世界
World
技術
Technology
最先端
Leading Edge
情報
Information World Techstream Android Cafe International. Hello everyone, welcome to World Techstream. It's global showcase and we are showing the cutting edge of technology. Now we have Mr. Tad Sakine as a guest. He's the OESF Operation Executive Director. Hi Mr. Tad.
Hi Lisa, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
I'm from Taipei now.
How was the New Year in Taipei?
Yes, we haven't had the New Year yet because all the Chinese people are celebrating Lunar New Year. So it's going to start from 22nd of January and people are getting holidays and 9 straight days. How
For
about
9
that?
straight days. Wow, I'm jealous about that.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. Tad.
okay.
Now, last program was broadcasted from Taiwan, and we have presented some information about the companies. And now today, we like to give more information about the company. Now, let's get it started. World Technology Leading Edge Information World Techstream Android Cafe International. Now, our first guest is ITRI Information and Communication Research Laboratories Internet Platform Technology Division. Now, let's check out their promotion.
ITRI is a big company. It has a lot of involvement, like electrical engineering and biochemical and even some other fields. The computer science or the communication industrial is one of the research topic of ITRI. So we have a lot of various research topic in ITRI. And the ICL, the Information and the Communication Laboratory, that's what we are working for. This laboratory is targeting on the information and the communication science. And now we are working on several application and the services, like location-based services and on international standard like OpenGSMS and hardware development. We have our own CPU and we developed our own board and system for the arcade gaming system. Yes, that's pretty much what we are doing here.
Majorly, I'm working on OESF's testing and certification working group. This working group is major to define the testing standard for Android devices. As no matter what kind of Android devices, they need a standard to let manufacturer to follow and to know if their product, their Android device is good or not. So that's what we are doing.
The name of this application is Phone Care. So this application is targeted for like helping you to care about your elder parents or your like little kids, sort like that. So sometimes that happens if your like elder parents go out and it's like go out for a while but forgot how to go back home, or even forget where he is or where she is. And now this application can help a lot because you don't need to purchase another extra device for your parents or for your kids. You can just ask them to bring a smartphone, and then you can install this application for them. After that, if you are thinking about okay, it's already half hour or 1 hour passed, and they still he still not come home, so you can send out a request and see where he is or where she is. Yes, that's the main purpose of this application. Yes. So I will just launch this application, and there's like some basic like feature of basic feature of this application, which is like a query and your inbox of the previous query, and of course you can set up the whitelist. Now I will use the query, and of course I will check out my like a contact first, because currently I will ask my colleagues about his location. So first I will check out the name of my colleague from the contact list. Okay, then I will just click on send out. Okay, the request has been sent. Yes. Now I got the reply from Samsung, my colleagues, and saying about okay, he's near our building outside. Yes, and so with this feature we can easily understand, or even the person that we are looking for is inside the building. The smartphone system will like approximately estimate your location through the Wi-Fi signal or the like the previous GPS location. So that can like shrink down the area. If it, like your kids goes out or your parents goes out, you have no idea where they are going to. But with this maybe roughly information, of course if they are outside, you can get a precise location. But if that's a roughly location, at least you know he's in this area, and it will be easier for you to go there and find them. Yes. One thing that user might be concerned is if there's a centralized server hosted by third party, some other company. So I know there's already some application that is running for query your boyfriend or your girlfriend's location, and that's popular in Japan. But that may be hosted by a company, and some of the user will afraid of like if they will use my location for some other purpose. But with short message, that's only like a point-to-point, peer-to-peer communication. So I will send directly to maybe my parents, my kids, or my friend, and they respond directly. There's no centralized server. So the security of this mechanism is more like secured. Yes.
I'm talking about the future of OESF testing, testing and certification working group. And in testing, and as we know, the Android device is getting more and more in the markets, and so the manufacturers, no matter OEM or ODM, that desire to have a unit and or a testing center to help them qualify their product, Android products. And so we are working on communicating to our government and E3 as well. And we are trying our best to establish a testing center in Taiwan, and then we can just provide a testing service to no matter Taiwan's company, and not only Taiwan's company but also Japan's company or any Android manufacturers in the world. Yes.
The first one is one of our focus is for the disaster management. So for example, we collaborate with an open source, free and open source community to provide the software for the people who may be trapped in disaster or like Haiti or Pakistan or maybe the tsunami this time in Japan. We have an like a emergency response system, and that's totally for free. Our team is like working on based on the location-based service information and the technology to like enhance the system, so people can easily like if he see this landslide or the road, the bridge is collapsed, he can immediately use his phone or her phone, report, and auto tag with location. So for the back-end server side, people can easily understand, okay, there's an like emergency situation on the map, that's pop up a point over there. So we want to like make the system more efficiency, and that's one of our goals, trying to help people if they are like in some disaster or emergency situation. We hope that our information and the communication technology can help on this situation. Another one is we are working on we are working on a startup project. So I'm thinking about maybe I can work with our partner, like my colleagues, to start up a small company. And we have several plans here, and now we are focusing on one target. And I think maybe hopefully next year we can really become a small company, maybe still inside E3, but we have our goal, and we have something want to achieve. Yes, to become a small company and make a really interesting and useful application which can connect to the real service from your cell phone to a real service. Yes, that's our goal, and make this small company become famous. Yep.
Thank you very much. Now, Mr. Tat, what did you think about their promotion?
Yes, ITRI is one of the biggest think tank over here in Taiwan, and quite a few intelligent people getting together and developing high technology products. There are quite a few doctors in ITRI,
really?
and Slayer is one of my good friends.
Really?
They are doing very good job, and I hope they could have some business relations with the Japanese companies or some other parts of the world.
Right. About the phone care, I thought that it would be better if they had like English or Japanese version of that, so I can use it.
They do. I've seen that product. Yeah, it's really neat. Would you like to use that?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Mr. Ted.
Okay.
Now let's move on. What's next? World Techstream. World Technology. Leading edge. Information. World Techstream. Android Cafe International. let's move on to the next one. Our next guest is Moko365, and Miss Sarah went there and reported. So let's check out their promotion.
Now we are at a business center in Taipei. Today we are here to visit a company called Moko365. Let's check it out. Hello, Jolin. Nice to meet you here.
Nice to meet you, Sarah.
Thank you. Can you tell us a bit about yourself and what your company do?
Sure. Sarah, welcome here.
Thank you.
This is Jordan from Moko 365. Basically, this is an open source company. Because I am doing open source jobs for over 7 years. Yes, 7 years. I love the culture and the society of open source. So I'm devoting to open source business. Yeah. I have more than 10 consultants all over the world. I invite open source developers to be our consultant. So they are doing research and even software development for our company. And all of the slides, so you see all of the slides and the source code are coming here to my company. I will translate the materials to slides. So here you see the slides. We have more than 50 courses in 2 years. So why we can do so quickly and so many courses is because of the open source. So I don't like to employ to my office. So it means that I don't think indoor software team will be a trend in the future. It's because so many open source developers, and we call them hackers, live all over the world. So if we are smart and we have the senses, we should try to leverage them to be a team. It's a virtual team, not a physical team.
Can you tell us now in a bit more detail what Moko 365 do and show us how things work here?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
We have 10 repositories. It means that we have 10 projects. Yeah. So you will not see so many developers here because they are all over the world, even in the European and in Hsinchu, Taiwan. Yes. So if you ask me what's the role of me in these projects, basically I am a big project manager to manage this project well. It's my job. So I will show you a project. Its name is Moko 365X. We have 3 developers in this project. Then I will see the project and all the source code. So I can use this function commits. So like you see, I can see all commits from all my developers in one click, in one computer, and even in one room without software developers indoors. So it's a virtual team. Basically, it's an experiment of open source. So my thinking is to develop a company which is the first, and now it's really the first and the only one really open source companies here. So I'm going to approve that with a virtual team, it will better than a physical team. So this is our project. We announced this app last week, last Friday. Basically, it's an offline reader for our blogs. It's a service like Google Current. Yeah. People can publish their articles, or even they can publish their contents to the phone and to the tablet. So how can we see the articles and contents in phone very easy? So I think publish materials directly to phone and one click to read. Yeah, it's a solution. So we are doing this project, and this project just from kick-off to the first announcement just spent 1 month. Yeah. So we don't do any project planning, we don't draw Gantt chart, we don't use the traditional project management methodology, because I think these management tools and management skills are the past, yeah, are the traditional. And for me, they are even a burden. The burden, yes. If I use the traditional way, I will spend a year to finish this project. Let me talk about the software and software service. Yeah. Like you see, we used to be a training company, and we do have so many training slides, and we do have more than 50 courses.
Wow.
So what's the next step of MoCo 365? I think from a research company to training company, it's the first step, and from the training company to a software company, it's our next step. So developing our own software and becoming a software design house, it's our next step. But what I mean is not outsourcing, because I think the era of outsourcing is end. Outsourcing, I think it's not our main goal. So doing and developing MoCo 365 to be a software company and doing software service business is our next step. Actually, we are doing something well, and some cool things this half year. Yes.
Interesting.
So with our virtual team, from training company to software company, and doing service business will be the next step. Yeah. Indeed, we are doing it now.
Do you have a message to our Ustream audience?
Oh, sure. We are moving toward an amazing way for a company. I said, I am developing a company with virtual teams. So I have a room, I have a computer and a keyboard and a mouse. I can one click to manage projects. So everybody who has a room, a computer, internet, welcome to join us in virtually. Yes. Because I think for a software company, develop a research team is the first step. That's why I'm doing it in these 2 years, and I have doing well. So I'm stay up to the next step. So welcome, join us in your home with your computer and the internet.
So, how was the promotion, Mr. Tad?
Yes, MoCo 365 Jolin is very famous in both China and Taiwan. I've heard that about 3,000, 4,000 engineers are educated in his school.
Really?
So
Wow.
his textbook is really in high quality.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Ted. Now, if you'd like to contact the company, please send email to this address. Thank you. Now, let's move on. What's next? World Techstream. World. Technology. Leading edge. Information. World Techstream. Android Cafe International. Now, let's move on to our third guest. Our third guest is III Smart Network System Institute Embedded Multimedia Technology Center, and Ms. Sarah went there and reported again. Now, let's check out their promotion.
Hi everyone. We are now here at the Institute for Information Industry, and this is their Smart Network System Institute. I can see that they have a slogan here saying Techno-Cultural Synergy Innovation Unbounded. I have no idea what it's about, so why don't we check out with the project manager. Let's go. Thank you for spending time with us today. Can you first tell us a little bit about yourself and what your institute does?
你好，我是林静文。那我现在任职于资策会智通所。那我目前所要负责的工作的话，是负责 Android 的测试软体开发。那待会今天我所要为您介绍的部分的话，包含说我们公司的简介，还有以及我们公司的产品介绍。
Can you tell us what you do here every day and what sort of projects is going on in this institute now?
那目前我主要的工作是负责在 Android 它的 testing 测试工具的一个开发，testing develop 的部分。那我们 testing 的一个 range 就是我们的范围的话，基本上包含从最底层的 kernel 到 HL， 那 driver framework 甚至到上层的 AP， 这边都是我们的一个工作范围。
what do you expect your institute to develop in the future?
目前我们未来的走向大概有3个方向。第一块的话是所谓的一个 Smart TV， 或我们称为 Connect TV。第二块的话是我们想要建立一个所谓的一个 Auto Build 的一个 System。那第3块的话是属于一个 Energy Aware 的一个 Embedded System。那为什么会走这3个方向呢？首先就是我们会希望说我们有一个自动化的一个测试的一个环境。当你的工程师今天可能对于程式有更新，或是韧体有更新的时候，那这系统可以帮助我们自动把这些新的分位那更新到我们的一个 Android 的一个手机上面，那做一个自动的一个安装，然后进行测试。那另外一块的话，就是我们希望知道一些所谓的驿址系统 History System 的一个部分，它的一个 Power Consumption 的一个部分。
So, what did you think about the promotion of Triple I, Mr. Tad? Can you
Yes,
briefly explain it because it was all in Chinese?
Yeah, yes. Triple I is another think tank in Taiwan, but on the contrary to ITRI, Triple I is more business oriented. So quite a few OEM, ODM companies are working with Triple I, and also Triple I is helping those companies. For example, in the early days, they help OEM, ODM companies to porting Android operating system. They do develop very interesting technologies, so we would like to keep an eye on it and need to be a close watch on Triple I.
Right. I thought that the tablet was like a little mini Windows computer.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, that's interesting. We have similar product in the market right now.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Ted. Now, if you want to contact the company, please email to this email address, please. Thank you very much. Now, let's move on. What's next? World Techstream. World. Technology. Leading edge. Information. World Techstream. Android Cafe International. Now, let's move on to our fourth guest today. Our fourth guest is Rising Tech Electronics Inc. And Ms. Sarah went there and reported again. Now, let's check out their promotion.
Hello everyone, we are now at Rising Tech. I'm gonna give you a hint what they make. They make your car really cool. So I wonder if they can make your car like the ones in 007. Let's go find out. Thank you for meeting with us, Ian. Well, I know your team has got more than 10 years experience. Can you tell us a bit more in detail what your team do?
瑞轩科技成立于2007年，是 Renesas 的 third party， 也是它的 alliance partner。所以在2007年一路走来，我们主要致力于 Renesas 的强项的部分，就是它汽车电子的设计的部分。我们能够提供给客户的是包含硬体的设计、整个平台系统平台一个整合，和整个的软体的系统整合。在这个部分之外，我们还可以提供给客户的服务，包含是它一路从设计端一直到量产相关的一些问题的协助，和一些生产上一些品质问题的一些的协助，来使他们目前的客户能够透过我们设计 比较快速让新一代的平台以及产品能够达到量产的一个目的。所以相对的，我们的团队也有相当这样的深厚的一个经验。目前平均来讲，大部分在这个嵌入式系统的部分，大部分都有10年以上的经验。对，然后所以在我们主要的现在主要的设计的客户的方向，大部分是以汽车电子和工业控制为主。这是我们公司目前正在做的部分。
Wow, thank you very much.
最新科技主要致力于汽车电子方面的一个应用，所以在汽车电子的这个领域内，我们提供客户不止从一开始的系统的一个设计的开发，一直到中间的生产以及后面的量产的一些服务，我们都有提供客户整套的一个完整的一个解决方案。所以在目前我们主要致力于在车辆的影音系统、导航系统，还有一些电子控制系统的一些的产品上面啊。接下来我们除了这个部分，还有包含一些车会发展的，包含像是一些行动智慧装置和车辆系统的一个结合的部分，也是我们接下来会发展的一个重点。这个平台是基于我们的 MX51的一个 Module Board 所做出来一个展示的一个平台。就是透过这个平台，客户可以去参考我们现行提供给客户的一个设计，他去针对我们这个平台，他去规划他未来的系统，他要如何的去做客制。在客制的方面，它除了一些现行已经成熟的标准 driver， 我们还提供了包含像USB 部分，我们有提供像 Wi-Fi、WiMAX 等不一样等这一类的驱动程式的开发的一些服务，或是有其他像车用讯号的结合，像 CAN bus 的一些服务。所以透过这个系统，它这个模组它可以规划进入它的系统，使它的现在的影音系统可以和一些车身的一些 CIS 系统去做结合。然后这边主要是简单的操作，像这个系统最基本的一个媒体播放的一个功能。对，客户可以在我们这个平台上去发展他自己的应用程式，透过他这些应用程式，他也可以简单的去做一些应用的一些开发。对，整个系统大概就是这样。
So what do you hope to add on to your business in the future?
其实，在我们这个部分，它的产品的生命周期是很长的，对，所以在一般的产品，在至少产品生命周期在3到5年的情况下，我们的 future 其实和一般消费者电子比较不一样。我们主要着重的部分是平台的稳定性和它的品质的稳定性的一个增加，至于一些比较创新的技术的部分，大部分会是在我们经过一段时间的验证，等到它成熟之后才会去应用在我们客户的产品上。对啊，所以这是我们目前一直在努力的一些部分。对。
Now, can you briefly explain what the person was saying because it was all in Chinese, Mr. Tad?
Yes, Rising Tech is specialized in car navigation system and car entertainment system.
Right.
Do you drive, Lisa?
No, I don't have the license for
Oh, you
safety
don't?
reasons.
Well, you should go and pass the exam in the near future. Because in a car, I guess you know the navigation system.
Yes.
Usually it leads you to the place where you want to go.
Right.
We see the map, and some navigation system has audio system built in. But this company is really interesting because they want to combine all the entertainment like video and music and some other information, live information put together into the navigation system. So they are serving for big OEM, ODM companies, and their market right now is targeting to China and perhaps to Japan. But what they are looking for, especially for United States or Japanese companies, are the application, because they create the system, but they don't have application yet. Well, most of the case for Taiwan OEM, ODM companies, they just build the hardware and a little bit of software, but not really complicated application software. So if audience for this Ustream, they are interested in contacting with Rising Tech, maybe you would be a good business partner in the future.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Tak.
Okay.
Now, if you'd like to contact this company, please contact this email address. Thank you very much. Now, let's move on. What's next? World Techstream. World. Technology. Leading edge. Information. World Techstream. Android Cafe International. Now, let's introduce our last guest today. Our last guest is Metelligence Technology Corp. Ms. Sarah went there and broadcast it again. Now, let's check out their promotion.
Hello everyone, we are now at Metelligence, and I know that they make a lot of cool stuff to enjoy at home, but what more do they have? Are you ready? Let's go check it out. Hi, thank you for spending time with us today. Can you tell us what you do in Metelligence?
Yes. Metelligence is a very technology-oriented company. We are part of a larger group in Taiwan called the Acton Group. Currently, we have about 90 employees. Most of our employees are engineers or are technically oriented people. The Acton Group and also people from Metelligence has a long history working in the network communication field. Most of our engineers are either very familiar with digital design. Our software engineers are very familiar with open source software such as Linux or Android platform. In terms of product, we focus on home solution products, including set-top box, which is heavily used in the cable video delivery or satellite video delivery or IPTV streaming. We also have the tablet products. Tablet is a very popular product category right now. We are different from other companies in the sense that we focus on the vertical tablet application. So in other words, our tablet can be used in specific application fields. We also have another group of people developing home solution, in particularly home management solution. Home energy management solution, which manage the power consumption or electrical appliances in the home for the purpose of reducing energy consumption. So most of our employees are very enthusiastic about the direction we are going. So we look forward to produce good products.
I am Alan Ho, the marketing of Metalagen. I am responsible for the tablet, and I would like to introduce our tablet to you. Okay, and the tablet, we are based on TI OMAP 3 to build our Android tablet. The Android version is version 2.3, and our resolution is 1024 plus 768 resolution, the same as the iPad 2. And our tablet is aimed for the education market, so we are build colorful ID for the children, so children could choose the color they want. And I would like to introduce the application that we develop for kids. First is the kids between age 3 and age 9. We develop a storybook application for the kids. Here you can see the UI. It's cute for the children, and we click one kind of the storybook, and then choose what storybook we want to study, read, and the book could play back, show the story to the children. Children could listen the story and watch the movie to know how the story is telling. And on the other hand, we also provide a scratch tool for the kids. And click this button, and the children could choose any color they want and draw any shape, and the size could be adjusted. And the children could draw any shape they want. If they dislike the shape, they could just undo, then the drawing will be erased. And click this button could back to the original storybook, and click here, then could choose another book for listening. I would like to introduce the course textbook that we cooperate with V9, and they, based on the tool, create the course for their children with the colorful picture and the interactive with the kids. They know what the part of the bug, and could introduce more based on the course content, know what is the name of that part of the bug. This is the English textbook, so based on the course textbook, children click the...
What's your name? My name's Nam.
The tablet will speak the correct English, and the children could learn the English correctly. Now, here is the mathematical one, and in the mathematical one, children could just click.
Đường tròn nội tiết tam giác. Cho tam giác A, B, C, gọi Y là giao điểm của các đường phân giác, các góc trong của tam giác. D, E, F theo thứ tự là chân các đường vuông góc.
They can draw the picture as they want. This is based on the Flash to have the interactive action between the textbook and the children.
I would like to introduce the application that could increase the cooperation between the Android tablet and the set-top box, because Management also built the set-top box product, and we would like to develop the application that could allow the Android tablet to control the set-top box, because the set-top box is for home user, and the Android tablet also for the home user. We think that could increase the selling of the set-top box or the Android tablet. And the technology application used is the DLNA, and we make the DLNA DMP in the set-top box, and the application that we develop for the tablet is called the DMC. So the controller could looking for the media server on the home LAN and find out what content sharing of the media server, and also it will find the renderer, the player, which is the set-top box. And now I want to display how to control the playback of the set-top box. We just only need one click and choose the content we want to play back, and the controller will issue the command to the set-top box, so set-top box know what the content it should be played back. Then the play will be start. We don't need to press the remote controller's button control. We can control the button direct from the controller application. Also, we can have the start playing of the content. Just click the start button, then the playback will be start. And if we want to play another content and use the play button, the playback will be start again. Because this is the application we develop, so if we sell a set-top box, then we will attach the APK for the user. So it's for free, the application for that set-top box. They can use in their tablet or smartphone.
So what do you expect the future of Metelligence to be?
Yes. I think overall the Taiwanese companies in the past mostly focused on ODM business. In other words, the Taiwanese company collect the specs or specification from other company in the world, and then try to manufacture the product with the lowest cost. But I believe with the development of many new countries, the Taiwan company has to change this business model. So the Taiwanese company need to have more innovation, invest more in developing our own IP, invest more to do innovative technology. So in general, we would move in the direction of self-initiated research and development, invest more in new technologies. In terms of product direction, we will focus more on total solution instead of developing one or two particular point products to the specs given by customers. We will continue to invest on the home energy management field. We are investing in the home security management field. So developing the total home solution will be the future direction our company is moving to.
So, Mr. Tag, what did you think about their promotion?
Yes, Metelligence is another interesting company because they are developing home network system. Have you ever heard a smart house, Lisa?
No, smart house, no.
Smart house. It is equipped with the wireless sensor networks. You can control like air conditioner, TV, PC in the house, within the house, because they have a network in the house. And also, if you go outside, you can check through your cell phone what is happening in your house, like your pets, kids, how they are doing.
Right.
And for a few months ago, a few years ago, some companies making experiment called a laundry time, washing clothes.
Wow.
So everything is automatic and controlled by the home network system, like intelligence showed it to us. Well, actually, they are now developing that kind of system. They showed us today as a multimedia related service, but they are also developing home security network and so on. So we are looking forward to check this company again, and they are also asking partners all over the world.
That is great. I thought that the education system was amazing because, like for example, mathematics, I think it will help children to imagine more about the diagrams, and I was amazed by that.
Portion.
Right,
Yeah, that's
right.
interesting too.
Right. Very
Is that Vietnamese?
I have no
guess
idea.
you don't know.
I don't know, I'm sorry.
But yes, that tablet is used for kids' education. That's
Right,
very
right,
interesting
yes,
too.
it was.
I guess if you watch another Android cafe, Mula-san is going to show one of the American toy company as
that
tablet
sounds
products.
interesting.
Maybe next
Right.
time. Yeah,
Right,
that will
right.
be interesting too.
We'll be looking forward for that. Thank you, Mr. Tad.
Okay.
Now let's move on. What's next? World Techstream. Technology. Leading edge. Information. World Techstream. Android Cafe International. I thought that for this program, I thought that it would be very interesting for the applications to spread all over the world, and that, for example, phone care, we can help each other contact more often. So I thought it was really interesting, and also for the part that they are also putting effort for the education part, I was very interested in those. What do you think about the show, Mr. Tad?
Yes, yeah, that's interesting too and very cool. So
right.
more and more Android-based products are coming out. So
Right.
we are waiting for those new products, especially next week in Las Vegas. We will have a consumer electronics show.
Right.
Perhaps these new products are coming out in that show too.
Right, so we'll be looking forward for that show too. Thank you, Mr. Tad.
Okay, you're very welcome.
Now, our next program will be on 20th of January in 2012. It's all about 2012 International CES, Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. We'll present more information about consumer electronics. Now, see you next time.